This has been a game changer. I'm getting emails from people saying, dude, this is the most amazing product. You can look at the previous YouTube video of what people are saying about Structure Styler. And this is a whole new category in hairstyling. I'm going to demonstrate to you and show you some amazing things that it's going to blow you away. So if you see this mannequin right here, I applied this product, I would say maybe, Friday, this past Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So over a week. And look at the shape of this mannequin head right here. I'm able to go in, I'm able to move it around. It does not feel greasy, it does not feel oily, it just feels like there's texture in the hair. I'm able to resculpt this and shape this any way that I want. This is a game changer right here, ladies and gentlemen, this product, Structure Styler. It's available at shop.thesalonguy.com. You can buy it also right here in the YouTube store. But the way this works is it's designed to, it's very, very different. You can use it on its own. You can use this as a pre-styler. You can do a variety of different things. You don't need a lot of product. All you need to do is take one little scoop like that. That's it. One little scoop. And you're gonna work it into your palm and into your fingers like so. And you're gonna feel it's got a little bit of texture to it, yes. But once you work it in, it then kind of dissipates and goes away. You may feel a granule or two because of the ingredients in it. Not clumping, it's not doing any of that stuff. But once it's in your hand, you're gonna feel a very light texture, almost like a light chalk texture, okay? That's when it's ready to go. You don't wanna apply too much. And then you work it into your hair. This works incredibly well for fine hair, works incredibly well for thick hair. If you have dry hair and you need to have it feel a bit more healthy, then you can use a little more product and it'll help absorb the hair. But look at the capabilities of being able to go in and reshape this in any way that you want. This is a game-changing product, and it's been an incredible journey, and I appreciate everyone who's been purchasing this. All right, here's another mannequin. So let's say this is more of a, traditional haircut to where you have a shorter hairstyle. This is fairly flat, fairly, I would say medium density, and I'm gonna scoop out a scoop. Here we go, applying it right into the hands like so. It's got a lavender sandalwood fragrance, a very, very nice, sophisticated fragrance. All right, now I already have some product in my hand, so this starts to layer itself on top of each other. That's why you don't need a whole lot. But if you have thicker hair, and if your hair is a bit on the drier side because of the oil and the ingredients that's in this, it's actually gonna be a bit nourishing for your hair. So here we go. I'm working it in, and within literally you could see within one application, one targeted application in the hair, it's already building that volume. So once it's in, then you start to build the structure. That's why I've created this category called structure, the structure category. This is a structure styling product. And the way this works is once it's in your hair, then you can do whatever you want with it, okay? You can then apply something else to it. Say you want a bit more hold, then you go with the Extreme Hold Matte Paste that I have. Or if you wanna have that like freedom, that flexibility of having just the ability to go in and reshape it any way you want within seconds, look, now I can work it over this way. All right, we want more of a tame side part. You run to the bathroom, you're like, all right, my hair's a little too wild, I wanna tame it down, there you go. No, I wanna get that volume back. Boom, within, literally, you go like this. You can't, even some of my other products, you can't do that with it. This is by far the most incredible hair product I've ever manufactured, I think, and also used. It's mind-blowing, okay? There's that one. Now let's take another one. This is gonna be a bit more challenging. So here we go, the hair all in the face. And some of you may be thinking, oh, this is like my hair type. This is definitely Asian hair because it's got that pin straight. You know, this is European hair. You know, if you're Spanish, this is the typical thick pin straight, healthy, nice silky hair. And let's just say you want this out of your face. I want this off my face, or, you know, I don't want it to be so flat. Here we go. I took a scoop out. Let's go in. Now, once again, it is building up in my hands. I've already got, like, this is my third application on my hands. So, all right, so let's work it in. I'm making sure I'm getting it into the fingertips like so. And that's what's incredible about this is you don't need a whole lot of it. All right, you don't need a whole lot. But if you do apply too much, all right, then you can start to work it in your hands, and you'll start to feel it's going to get a little more kind of tacky in a sense, or a little more of that grip. But then just keep working it in, and that's how you kind of make it a bit more soft. Okay, so now it's starting to dissipate. Just break through that barrier of it feeling like there's a lot of product, and then you'll be in good shape. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this hair off the face and doing something to where it's going to stay back. And once again, this is a very, 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 very difficult type of hair texture because it's so flyaway, and the texture is just so insane. But there we go. We've got it worked off the face. This is also a very, I layered and texturized the heck out of this and thinned it out a lot. So there's a lot of hair that's from the haircut that's coming off. But here we go. So I'm able to now get this off the face. I'm able to work in that structure, work in that volume, okay? And here we go. Look at this. I'm able to create a shape, I'm able to create volume, and let's just say I want to go over with a side part. Then there you go, okay? See how I'm able to manipulate that hair? This is not the ideal haircut. Like, this is a haircut that I cut to all be falling forward in the face, but you can see how I'm able to control this, and it just works in. So now I have a side part that's a matte finish, able to work it in, and it's good to go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Structure Styler, it's available. Shop.thesalonguy.com. It's also available right here. I don't have anyone other than the United States selling us right now, so if you want to have it shipped to where you live in Europe, I mean, you're going to have to pay for shipping, but it is available here in the United States. This is an incredible product. I'm super proud of this, and I strongly, strongly suggest checking this out.